How to attract money in 17 seconds. That's right, guys. We're going to be going over how you can do that, how you can start bringing more money into your life in as little as 17 seconds using this incredibly powerful technique I'm going to give you. That's coming up next. Hi there, welcome to HeartSpace. If you're new to the channel, my name is Dave, and we release videos every single day to help you grow more in your way. So if you want videos that are going to help you grow, evolve, expand your consciousness around the topics such as this, law of attraction, evolution, expansion in consciousness, then make sure you hit that subscribe button and bell icon so you don't miss any videos that we release. Now, like the title says, we're going over how to attract more money into your life in 17 seconds. And this is an actual technique brought to you by Hicks. I'm going to have it up on the board here for you. And we've actually gone over this technique before, but I want to really come from the angle of money specifically, because we've gone over this technique in general, how you can use it to attract certain things into your life. But I'm going to give you a few more examples and some things you can do to make this very specific to attracting more wealth, more prosperity, more abundance in your life. So this is attract money in 17 seconds, right? And again, this comes from Hicks, which if you want to look them up, they're incredible. They'll give you so many crazy ideas, really good ideas. I shouldn't say crazy. And one thing you'll notice about their ideas is that they don't overcomplicate it. They keep it simple. And this technique right here, like I've mentioned in the other video where I covered it for things in general, is it's very, very simple, and you want to keep it simple. You don't want to overcomplicate this. There are not many steps. It's not some like insane process. You could probably even memorize how to do this after watching this video once. If not, just watch it again or write it down. It's not that difficult. And so don't try and add other elements into it unnecessarily. It's not necessary. If you just stick to this technique and you stay consistent with it, it will start to work for you. You know, the thing with the law of attraction is when you start to hook into it, when you start actually doing it and you start doing it consistently, properly, it works for every single person every single time. This is a law of the universe, and it will work for money in the same way that it will work for anything else. So, one thing about this that's so good, and what this technique, I believe, aims to do, is it removes resistance. Because a lot of people, when they think of attracting money, they have a lot of misconceptions about money. They have mindsets like, money doesn't grow on trees. Earning money is hard. I have to trade my time for money. And these belief systems bring up a lot of resistance. But because this technique is really only 17 seconds, it allows you to develop a positive momentum towards this without bringing in the negative resistance. You see, if we left you to do like an hour visualization on money, and you can get up to that point, that's much more advanced. But if most people even for 10 to 20 minutes visualized about money, they would start going down a negative rabbit hole because they are conditioned to think negatively about money. But if every time you sit down and do this technique and just do it for the time that I'm going to give you here, again, don't overcomplicate it, don't go longer, just do it like this, you are going to start to rewire yourself to think way more positively about money, to inject these little visualizations into your subconscious of positive money situations. Instead of having all this resistance come up, we are going to really get in and get out before the resistance even has a chance to come in and thwart you, as it may have many times before. So this is how you do this technique. You want to get yourself into a relaxed state. This is very important. Do not skip this step. You do not want to skip the getting into the relaxed state step, because this puts you in what's called theta waves, theta brainwave state. It slows down your brain waves and makes your subconscious much more suggestible. And your subconscious is where all your old patterns about money are coming in. And so we're going to introduce some new patterns. But if you're coming from your beta brainwave state, which is what you're probably in right now and you're in most of the time, the old subconscious patterns that you already have around money are going to come up, and they're going to offer resistance, right? They're going to come up consciously in beta from the subconscious. And so what we want to do is get into a relaxed state, into theta, so that we can get directly into our subconscious and influence it again. And we're going to be down there for just a short amount of time before the resistance tries to come in and be like, no, this is what you believe. And you do this enough times, you're going to start to actually believe the things that you're now going to inject in your subconscious through this practice. Okay, so how do you get into a theta state? It's very simple. Just get relaxed. I like to lie down when I do this. You can sit however you get relaxed, right? Sit or lie down in a position that's very comfortable for you. And I like to just take a few very deep breaths, belly breaths, from your belly to your chest, kind of circular breath, kind of like how you would do the Wim Hof method, and just keep taking breaths. For some of you it might take 5, for some of you it might take 20 or more. It doesn't matter until you're just in a very relaxed and calm state. And one thing you can know to know you're in that state is you can kind of feel the energy in your body. You've slowed things down to the point where you're actually aware of the energy flowing through your body. That's how I usually know that I'm more in a relaxed state. Now, sometimes I'll do different types of breathing. Like I might do a Wim Hof method a round or two before doing this. That's one of my favorites. And then I might calm my breathing down a little bit. I find that helps me to remove my thoughts. You want to get into a state where you're not thinking too much, and that when you are thinking, it's going to be with this technique. Okay? So you're going to do that. And then right into the technique, you are going to see yourself with whatever it is from a money perspective that you want right now. So you're going to think and feel for 17 seconds exactly how you want your money situation to look. Now, I'm going to give you a few little ninja tricks here, because a lot of people do this wrong, or at least in a way that's not as effective. And I'm going to give you some things that make this process even more effective that I got from mentors of mine. And we may cover this in future videos, why this works, but I'm just going to give you it. And if you run with this, it will work very well. So instead of seeing yourself with the money, instead of being like, oh, here's the money in my hand, oh, here's the money in my account, or whatever else it is. Because guess what? The universe doesn't really have an idea of money. Money is an idea within the mind of humans. It's the only thing on the planet or in the universe that values money at all, like these pieces of paper in your hand, are humans. And so the universe doesn't really operate in that way. The universe is going to operate from a place of excitement and a place of energy, right? So what you get excited about, you're going to bring closer to you. So some of us might get excited about just visualizing money in our hands, sure. But I guarantee that you probably would get more excited about what you would use that money on than the actual money itself. Because why do most people want to earn money? Yeah, at first it might be survival and all this other stuff, take care of your family. But at the end of the day, maybe it's because you want to fly first class on your next plane next time you travel. Maybe it's you want to travel the world and go to a very specific place. Maybe it's you want to go to that seminar by that person you love and you've just always wanted to be there in person. Maybe it's because you want a dream house or a dream car. Maybe you love clothes and you want to be able to buy the best. I don't know what it is for you, and don't judge yourself based on what it is you want. Never judge your motivation. Find what's attractive and exciting for you, and instead of visualizing the money, I want you to visualize the lifestyle of what that money is going to bring you. Okay? So you can have a dollar amount if you want, but that's not what I want you to focus on in these 17 seconds. In these 17 seconds, I want you to think and feel the lifestyle or the actual thing you would use the money on as vividly as you possibly can. Remember, money is a tool, and this is the biggest mistake people make. They visualize just the money directly. They visualize like, oh, the bank account, I want money. Why do you want money? I don't know, I just want money because I'm supposed to want money, whatever it is. Instead of thinking of that, think of what the money will bring you, the opportunities it will bring you, the people it might bring you, the lifestyle it will bring you. Hold those ideas in mind, and the universe will bring you the tool, most likely money, that will allow you to be able to do that, right? A lot of people start off learning the law of attraction by doing something like that, like manifesting a cup of coffee or something of that nature. A lot of people start believing in being able to manifest money when they're able to actually manifest the money to buy something, maybe just a bit above their normal budget, and go like, you know what? I'm going to think of myself with this thing that I really want. It's a little more expensive than what I usually spend on myself and can afford, but that's what I'm going to visualize. And then they'll be able to afford it because the universe will bring what they need to be able to get that thing. So again, think and feel for 17 seconds as focused as you can. Remember guys, it's only 17 seconds, so you really need to hook in here. You get calm, you think of the thing, and then go boom, 17 seconds, and you're going to really visualize and feel yourself. And the feeling's important. Feel the excitement. Feel just the pure joy you have at having that thing that you really want. Okay? So really, really feel it. Really feel it. Again, it could be a car, it could be a dream house. Really see yourself living opulently, living from a place of prosperity, from a place of wealth and abundance, whatever that looks like for you. right? One of mine was being able to travel, and I'm living in that right now. I didn't necessarily visualize having the money. I had certain goals in the physical world that I absolutely had, but when I visualized being in the country I wanted to be and seeing the beautiful place, and guys, it came to fruition. And so see yourself with whatever it is you want now, not just the money in your hand, but what you're gonna use the money on. All right, and so you're gonna do that for 17 seconds, then stop. Don't allow resistance, stop, get back into a calm state if you have to, and you're gonna repeat this 3 more times. So I think it's 68 seconds in total you'll be doing this. Now the reason we repeat this in 17-second intervals is because 17 seconds is long enough for you to get into the feeling, which is the most important part, but it's short enough to where resistance won't come in, or at least very little will come in. And then you stop and you refresh and you go again. 17 more seconds, focus, 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 focus. Boom, you're out of there. Oh, feeling great. Okay. Pause again, get recentered. Boom, 17 seconds, focus, 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 feel, feel, feel. You get the idea, right? And again, why this is so powerful, guys, is because it builds momentum. It builds momentum. When you have resistance come in, it prevents your momentum, or it builds momentum in the opposite direction. But when you're doing it for just 17 seconds, pausing, recentering, going again, pausing, recentering, going again, and you're really trying your best to focus on thinking and feeling, seeing yourself with that thing you want right now, it becomes that much more powerful. And you're conveying this to the universe each and every time, to your subconscious, because you're in theta every single time. And if you do this practice every single day, this is going to add up and build your momentum more and more, where you're just creating this huge momentum of energy towards the thing that you want. Now, one other thing I want to leave you with is to reorient consistently. This will only work if you do it consistently, because you have to build up that momentum of energy, guys. You've probably built up a different type of momentum of energy in your life, especially if you've been thinking negatively. That ball of energy is there. You've built it up for a while. Doing this will help that one to shrink, but you need to keep doing it. You need to make this like the main thing. So you need to be consistent, and remember that you will find what you look for. So if you do this practice often, maybe multiple times throughout the day, you'll start noticing things that align with this come into your life. And so one practice I want to give you is called the Reorientation Practice. And so what this is, I'll just explain really quickly, is what you can do is start maybe doing this little practice in the morning, set yourself up for the day with the energy that you want. And then let's say 2 or 3 hours go by and your energy's dropped, right? You're thinking from a poverty mindset again, you're feeling in lack. Do this exercise again. Get your energy back up, because it's all about the energy, guys. And so the more you can stay in that energy, the better. So get yourself back up in that energy. Boom. 2 or 3 more hours in the day, you're down a little bit again. Boom. Energy right back up. Ride that wave. Boom. Down a little bit again. Boom. So if you have to do this 4 or 5 times throughout the day, kind of separated by a few hours, go for it, because the most important thing is you consistently feeling the momentum of the thing that you see yourself with now. And if you're doing that, it will come into your life faster and faster and faster. All right, guys, and that's how to attract money in 17 seconds. This really is possible. You really can start the process of attracting money into your life in 17 seconds. It really can be that simple. The law of attraction is simple. It really is. It's about applying it consistently, right? One thing I want to leave you guys with, and I want you to do in the comments, if you've made it this far, is I want you to write, "I am wealthy now." Again, we're doing that in present tense because I want you to feel that now. And as you write that, I want you to hook into the idea that you are wealthy now. Now, if you're feeling a lot of resistance, don't go off and do this practice instead. I really recommend you try this right away while you still have the momentum of the energy from this video, the excitement you might have about this. You probably are feeling it now if you're this far into it. But I also, before you go off, put "I am wealthy now" in the comments if you made it to this point. Anyway, guys, that is how to attract money in 17 seconds. This can really work for you if you actually apply it and you do it consistently, and I want it to work for you. I want to see you get results. I truly, truly, truly do. So if you do get any results, please come back to this video. Let me know what results you got. Let me know the good things that came into your life. Or if you've tried this technique before, please let us know in the comments how it worked for you, like what good things came into your life because of it. And that's just going to motivate other people who read the comments to do it as well. And I want more people doing this because it does work. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning into this video. As always, I love you. Get on out there. Take the 68 seconds to do this in its entirety. and I'll see you in the next video.